Welcome back. May is recognized as Nurses Month, and here on Grand Bahama, health service entities came together to share new and innovative information in the field of nursing. During the Research and Educational Day, nurses were updated on best practices when it comes to patient falls and bed sores. Megan Shepard reports.
Assistant Director of the Quality and Patient Safety Department, Elsie Hepburn, says that various departments in the Grand Bahama Health Services have come together to address patient falls and bed sores in the hospital environment. She says that this is not just a problem for the patient, but also the organization.
We have to look at financial impact on the organization. We also have to look at emotional impact and also financial impact on the family and the patients when they go back home. And so these are issues that has to be addressed within the healthcare system. When patients develop bed sores or even sustain a fall within the healthcare environment, it speaks to the quality of care that we are delivering within the healthcare system. So it means that there is a problem that has to be addressed.
Hepburn says that while collecting incident forms in the hospital environment, she noticed a sustained increase in these instances. Since then, an innovative task force was put in place to solve this problem.
We developed a task force, and that task force was labeled FBI, Falls, Bed Sore, Innovative or Investigative Task Force. And the job of that task force was really to now look at our policies, our procedures, and look at our clinicians, their practice within the clinical environment. Are they doing what they are supposed to do? Are they following policies and procedures? And are they following evidence-based research in terms of how we deal with our patients?
Thanks to a collaborative effort with nurses and clinical auditors, Hepburn says that this task force has seen great results.
We are happy to say that we would have had success with that program. To date, we've had a 73% reduction in bed sores, and we've had a 65% reduction in patient falls within the institution of Grand Bahama Health Services. So the program is working, and we would really like to strengthen that some more.
Megan Shepard, ZNS Network News.
The Grand Bahama Alumni Chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated making history on Grand Bahama yet again as that service organization hosted its first home ownership, maintenance, and education fair. The event, which brought together officials from the leading banks, insurance companies, appraisers, real estate firms, and construction companies, was held at the New Bahamas Union of Teachers Union in Pioneers Loop. Now, chairman of that event, Naisha Russell, says that the fair was timely as the island of Grand Bahama is ripe for future growth and development.
We thought it was a good idea to have a all-encompassing housing fair where we got all of the vendors, all of the appraisers, pretty much anybody involved in the real estate market in one spot. So that way we could educate buyers on the real estate market, what's available for sale, the process of buying, and even the process of selling for that matter. So we have some people that have turned out that are interested in selling homes, duplexes, vacant land.
Now, Russell says knowledge is power, and it's events like this one that will empower residents economically as well as financially.
The first thing I want to tell them to do is go sit down with a lender, take all your financial information, call them, make an appointment, get a pre-approval, pre-qualification. Because the first step for you is knowing how much home you're really going to be able to afford, and they're going to be the ones that's going to tell you that. Once you know what you're going to be, once you know what you qualify for, then find a realtor. Find a licensed, reputable realtor so that way they can guide you through the process.
In other news, as hurricane recovery continues on Grand Bahama, a local company along with its staff recently did its part to assist those in need. Kelly's managing director, Lynn Lowe, says the goal was to positively impact the lives of persons who, following Hurricane Matthew, so find themselves in dire straits.
I think it's important for businesses in Grand Bahama to support our communities. And I think also Kelly's is not one person, it's not just a building. We have 111 employees, and I think it's an important lesson for them to learn that we are all a part of this community. They have jobs, a lot of people do not. We didn't ask for anything specific amount, we just asked for them to give whatever they could give. And honestly, it is an outstanding contribution that they have done.
Employee Sharnissa Nesbitt says in the spirit of giving back, the company held a special competition among staff designed to help bring relief to the wider community.
I think it's an awesome initiative by Kelly's and especially by our staff because the competition was quite stiff. In units, we brought in 6,154 and it comprised of tuna, spaghetti, sardines, toilet tissue, rice, Quaker oats, washing detergent, soap, craft dinner, just a lot of stuff that I know that the community can use.
And now it's time to ask the doctor.
Hi and welcome. Today I would like to continue our discussion of depression, putting the focus on depression in men. Depression occurs in men, women, and even children. But while it may create the same kind of hopelessness and sadness in both men and women, experience have taught us that men may experience depression in a different way. Many men do not demonstrate emotions outwardly. They try to present the facade of the strong silent type. This can often cause signs of depression to be overlooked. Common signs include a lack of interest in activities that the person used to enjoy, a change in eating habits, increase in the number of headaches, stomach aches and physical symptoms, constant fatigue, and an inability to relax or sleeping too much. Men are also less likely to seek help even if they think that they are depressed. If you suspect a man in your life is depressed, talk about it. Mental health professionals recommend that as you talk with him, demonstrate understanding, patience, and affection, as well as encouragement. Point out signs that he really might be depressed and offer hope that he can improve what he is feeling and going through with care and treatment. I'm Dr. Monique Pratt, and this has been Ask the Doctor.
Stay with us. A check on sports is up next.